Hey guys, Trooper here. So that's it. I'm back with a new Keelan video, and this is going to be a mobbing video. So there's going to be a 400% gameplay, obviously. 400% is what players do need to level up their characters and their weapons. There's going to be a Sigma sector gameplay, which is what you need to level up your Arche tuning, really high. And there's going to be a void vessel gameplay, which is what you need to get your dog, get a few descendants, and mostly get some catalyst material, which is very important. As you all know, we all need this. So yeah, there we go. So I am in training mode just so I can literally just show you how the skills work and how the new Keelan is. So I would say in a few words, he's super fast, super powerful, and super fun. Most of all, honestly, like very fun. It's like you speedrun through everything, you kill everything like nothing, you do like millions, like just like that. Literally just like that. So yeah, let's just start and go over it. Okay, so he has 4 skills. Okay, so the first one is pretty much another one skill. You can use it anytime you want. So for example, let's say you're shooting with a gun. Okay, well, you can use a skill while shooting the gun, which is super cool, and you can just keep using it. Right? Just check it. I'm spamming it easy, no problem. Okay, and I get it instantly, pretty much, which is really super cool. So okay, so that's the first skill. Okay, I think it's it. So now the second skill, the coolest one. So you either use it for movement speed to like go from one place to another really fucking fast. Okay, you're going to see this during my gameplay. I move fast between zones. Okay, I speedrun the level. So you're going, basically with Keelan, you want to line them up. Okay, you want to line them up all together so you can get at least, I would say, 2 or 3 enemies. If you get 3 enemies, you basically get your dash back. Watch how I have 5 stacks, and after the end of my dash, I'm still at 5. And watch now. Okay? This is because if you hit multiple enemies, you can also recover by using the 4th ability of 3 stacks. If you hit a few, more than, I think, 3 enemies, you basically get your stack back for free. So, hit multiple enemies and we just dash forever, okay? Alright, so the damage it does, millions, okay? Simple. Now the third ability, which is the biggest upgrade, I would say, the new cool thing. Watch this, millions of damage again, okay? I was the 4th one for the final. If I crit, that's like 40 or 50 millions out of the world, okay, on one enemy. That's how cool that ability is, alright? Let's just go over the build really quick. So again, the Arche tuning really quick, so it's right there. Now the external components and the Reactor. So I like to go with Legend of Darkness because it is great in Void Vessel. However, if you want another one Reactor, I would suggest to go with critical hit damage and cooldown, or basically anything that has cooldown. I think cooldown is the main point here that you need. There is a few things that I like to go with here. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention, but this ability here is fusion, this is singular, this is singular, and this is fusion, okay? However, now let's go to my build, and I will tell you why this is so cool to have this build. So most people, I do believe, go with a singular reactor, and then they just go singular here, for whatever reason. Everything here works for both, okay? Skill insight, basically skill critical hit damage works for both abilities, okay? I'm not going here with like some fusion only or some singular only modules because I don't want to. I want to use everything Keelan has because everything is cool, everything is useful. If you're fighting a boss, you don't really want to dash him. You want to shoot him with a gun and damage him with the first ability at the same time. If you want to kill a few enemies together, you want to use the second and third ability for mobbing. If you want to put that final touch on the kill, you want to go with the 4th ability. So you want to use both, which is, well, let's go. So skill insight, skill concentration, obviously they go together for critical hit rate and critical hit damage. Skill simplification, minus MP, but Keelan does not have MP. okay? So, okay, more damage. And then there's emergency measures, along with, where is it? Oh yeah, so only emergency measures. I didn't go with the other one, which is front lines. You can go with that instead of expansion. It's really up to you. You will get even more damage with that, okay? Even more. But is it necessary? I don't know. It really depends on your mood, I do believe. Then, the good are the nimble fingers and MP conversion combo to get your cooldown really, really, really low. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. A dangerous ambush is a sure pick, okay? Unless you're playing solo, this is so strong. Just know that. And mid-air maneuvering, so you can alternate between dashes in the air and your grapple. Because dashes ultimately are like a super grapple. That's what they can be in some aspect, okay? Alright, that's it for the build. So the components, honestly, you can do a whole lot of things, okay? Personally, I had this for the Void Erosion. There's going to be a separate video about that. But I would say go with, for example, Venom Essence Auxiliary Power, which is a great set, in my opinion. Yeah, and you can go with like a speedrun one, which is sprinting auxiliary power. To like make sure you just speedrun even more, right? At least at times. You can go with a predictable auxiliary power. I think it's decent. However, this is usually great just for the handgun and the hand cannon. So if you want to alternate between Last Dagger and Malevolent, which are meta right now, you could just go with that. Either way, you're going to do good with Keelan. Yeah, so that's it for the components and the reactor. Just our weapon builds really quick. So there we go, very simple, nothing too crazy here. The Malevolent, same as usual, But yeah, the guns don't matter here, so I won't go too much. So yeah, that's it for the video. So thanks for watching. Have fun playing Keelan. Have fun watching the gameplay too. Like, I think it's great. I think it's so fun to play. I don't know about watching. I hope you guys enjoy, but we'll see. Anyways, like and subscribe for more. A lot more coming. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendant.
Too slow.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification operation. Descendant, find the detonator with your Arche. Then activate the remote detonation device. Deploying Arche. I am the original.
Here you go.
Damn it. Maybe I underestimated them. You can't run away.
Oh my!
How's actual tech?
Move. Shield's down.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Boom. This is your end. Too slow. You can't run away. This is your end. Changing lanes. Loading. Too slow. This is your red. Damn it. Show's broken. Loading. Move.